guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the second stimulus, student loans. Why haven't you received your check just yet? And we're gonna take a few questions from Ask Shalae. So guys, if you can, go ahead and hit that like button and also subscribe to this channel because I would love to have you as a part of my internet family. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, my name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between, right? Okay, guys, so I know, before I can even get this out, there's gonna be comments down below, where's my stimulus check? That is the #1 trending question. And guys, it's not only under my comments, it's under other videos I've watched, it's on blogs, it's everywhere. Everyone wants to know, where's my stimulus check? And actually the IRS, while they have issued 130 million checks, there are still about another 20 to 30 million people who have not received their payments. I get you. I know you're stressed. I know you need your money. Now, where is your money or why you haven't received it? Let's go over a few things, guys. First and foremost, you probably have not received it because you don't have any bank account information on file. Now, we know the portal was just doing all kinds of crazy things and it was not allowing people to update their bank information, or you had the wrong information. But the IRS stated that approximately 14 million people do not have bank accounts on file. That is 6.5% of US households. That is a lot of people. We already know that they said if they have to send you a paper check, your paper check can take between now and September. Now, of course, remember back in the day, they had those little thresholds and said like 10,000 this week, 20,000. Just disregard that because they're not following that. It doesn't seem like it. Like, let me know. The dates have said different things. We know. So it could be you don't have your bank account information, meaning you're getting a paper check. All right. The next thing, it says this is the reason why you probably haven't received your check, a debt collector, meaning you owe child support, you owe someone, or they went in and seized your money, meaning once it hits your account, it's taking it. If you have received your money or have not received your money, if your money was issued to you, you should receive a letter within 15 days. In 15 days, it'll tell you how much what your money was for, what happened, what bank account. So you should have received that letter. The next thing, the third reason, third tree. It could be that you were claimed as a dependent. There are so many actually questions that people said that I was carried, I was a dependent. If you were a dependent, like come close, come. If you were claimed as a dependent and you are older than 17 years old, okay? Doesn't matter if it was your boyfriend, your cousin, your sister, your mom, it doesn't matter. If you were claimed as a dependent and you over 17, you don't receive a stimulus. A lot of people were claimed as dependents. This doesn't apply for the next stimulus, but as of right now, that is what's going on. Now, we know we're gonna have outliers. People are gonna say, well, I was claimed as a dependent and I still received my check, right? You were lucky. This is what the IRS said. Some of us are not that lucky, okay? So that you were claimed as a dependent. The fourth reason could be that there were glitches. We know that H&R Block, TurboTax, there's a lot of people that actually filed their taxes through them, did the refunds, a lot of different things. The glitches, they are still working on the problem. You may be in that group of people. Then there's this group of people, you made too much money. It's not a bad thing. I mean, you made a lot of money. So if you made too much money, we know that the thresholds were like 75,000 up to 99,000. They would say you can get, but anything over 100,000 and you were single, you made too much money, girl, okay? Too much. And if you were filing jointly, 150K. So you may have not received it. And then the last reason, guys, I don't agree, I don't know, it's not my way to judge, but some people were saying that if they were immigrants or they were married to an immigrant, you can Google that information. We're not even gonna go down that train at all, but that may be a reason why. So if you're in one of those boxes, that could be happening if you have your date. If they say that you qualify, then you know what? You gotta wait for that check to come in the mail. Then we have people that are stealing checks out the mail. There's so much stuff that is going on. So that is going on why you may have not received your check. The next thing is the second stimulus proposal. Now, everyone know that the House ended up passing the second stimulus for an additional $1,200. It included student loan repayment. That student loan repayment is $10,000, and it does cover like your federal student loans. It covers private loans. But guys, there's that little fancy piece in there that states that if you are under distress or unable to make financial obligations. Now, with the student loans and with the $1,200 payment, it has not passed through the Senate. It has not been signed by the president. So we don't know. There's things that still can change back and forth. They may keep this, take this out. A lot of people are wondering about the hazard pay. As of right now, it has to pass. So right now it passed the House. So you know what? We pass go, we collect $200, but we may end up landing on go to jail and we start back over. So we don't know. It must go through the Senate and then it has to go through the president. Now we understand right now the Senate, they're not moving. Like they're just like, okay, there's some things, some elements of it that we like about it. There's some things we don't like. When can we anticipate this money? If everything goes smoothly, they're stating June. And that's if they start voting for this month. They are not in a rush, okay? They're moving at a snail's pace. We thought the IRS was bad. Let me go ahead and welcome you to Big Daddy Senate, okay? They don't play. So what you can do is you're gonna get real comfortable and we'll have to see. And even with that's going on, there's still people that are trying to push for us to get additional money, like Bernie Sanders. He wants us to get this $2,000 per month. I'm with you, Bernie. Power to the people. However, we know that this $2,000 or any monthly payment right now, it's not happening just right now, but it's election year, so you never know, okay? Make a wish, say it twice. Santa's gonna find out if whose naughties are nice. We don't know. So as of right now, he's talking about, Bernie Sanders talking about additional $2,000. We know Andrew Yang wants $1,000. At this point, we all want proposals. We all want our money, but what are we getting? Nada. All right, so that's what's going on with the second stimulus. So we talked about why you haven't received your money, the second stimulus. Then also, let's see here. We talked about kind of with the student loans. So a lot of people wanted to know about these student loans. It's for the federal loans, private loans, Perkins loans, and then the commercially held FFEI program loan holders only. And those who are considered, here we go, economically distressed borrowers. I'm economically distressed, right? Would qualify for the $10,000 forgiveness, mandating that borrowers currently pay $0 a month on student loans or be in default, serious delinquency, forbearance, or deferment. So while we're excited about this, guys, they may not pass the student loan. So this is all just kind of like our wish list. You know what I mean? Like you have a wish list. So you know, what do you want? You list all these things, and then what happens, you go through and you see what your pocketbook can afford. That's kind of what's going on right now. We have this wish list of hazard pay, student loans, all these things, but we have to wait and see. All right, so now that I got that kind of cleared up, we're gonna jump into the actually. Some of the questions I have not chosen because there's a lot of questions and a lot of people are repeating the same question, or you're giving me scenarios that are just like, whoo, like I don't know what's happening in your state. Like, 1, I'm not a lawyer. 2, I don't work for the IRS. 3, thank you so much for watching. Like, I appreciate y'all for watching and I'm trying to help you, but think about this. Help me help you. I don't have time to learn about Texas law, any other law, okay? But if there's a question that I can find, I will find it, all right? All right, so now that we got that, Michelle says, is working people going to get the extra $600? If the bill is passed and you're essential, will you get paid hazardous pay? So are working people going to get the $600? Girl, I wish. Okay, I wish we could get the additional $600. There's nothing in the bill that states that we would get the $600. I mean, unemployment, you know, $600 sounds mighty nice, but it doesn't state anything. And if the bill is passed and you're essential, would you get the hazardous pay? Absolutely. So on there, I'll go ahead and include what the bill saying, who they considered or who is considered hazardous or essential. Excuse me, who's considered essential. All right, and so if you're considered essential, then you should get the hazardous pay. I don't know how that's gonna be broken down. I don't know. We don't know any of the details as far as how's that going to go. All right. But thank you so much for asking the question. The second, Lynn said, are we going to receive a second round of stimulus? That's what we're hoping. We're hoping that it does come through, an additional $1,200. I mean, we want more, but as of right now, we don't know. It must go through the Senate. From the Senate, the president will go ahead and sign. If everything goes all as well, absolutely, we'll get a second stimulus. Charlene says, what happens if we don't have a letter with Trump's name on it? Letters, so if you don't have a letter with his name on it, your letter should arrive within 15 days after the payment was made. Did you receive your payment yet? Charlene, let me know. So if you received your payment, your letter should be coming. I mean, everything now is moving so slow. So even when they're saying 14, 15 days, you probably are looking at between like 14 and 21 days or even 30 days. So if you haven't received your payment, you're not gonna receive the letter. All right, thanks for your question. Next question comes from Bessie. I'm a healthcare worker. I'm married and file taxes jointly. If the bill passed, will the money be deposited into our tax, the same account that we get our tax refunds? As of right now, there's no additional information. We're gonna find that as we go along. Like, we're gonna see probably within the next few weeks, it's gonna go back and forth. You're gonna see so much information that's going out. You already know, like, be prepared, buckle your seatbelts, let's go and get ready for the ride, okay? So as of right now, I don't know what account it's going to go to, how they're going to do that, okay? Do I need to do anything if I'm the spouse of an SSA, SSI, RRB, or VA recipient? I have not received my check. So it just depends. If you go onto the irs.gov website, they did update their website with a lot of questions. They were updated on May 15th. I'll leave that link in the description box where it talks about your railroad, your VA, which they haven't stated anything just yet for the VA, except that they are still working with Veteran Affairs. Don't know if this will be an issue in the second stimulus, but hopefully it's not. Like, hopefully we can get everything worked out. But if you are the spouse of an SSA, SSI, RRB, or VA recipient, if you were claimed on someone's tax return, you don't get the money. Period, cut dry. If you already filed your 2018 or 2019 tax return, if you filed it, then you should receive it as long as you qualify on there. If you did not file at all, but you are required to file, then you need to file, girl. You need to file so that way you can get your money. Okay, so just say if you are a benefit recipient, you're not required to file at all, then you should have received it if your spouse, so say your spouse already registered you as a non-filer, where he claimed you as his dependent, you should be on there as well. If he did not add you at that time as a non-filer for his dependent, then you're gonna have to wait, and you should get your own check for $1,200. So it's a lot right now, but the IRS and the Department of Treasury, they are working to try to get the payments received as soon as possible. Now, I know that's the politically correct answer, but what that means is they haven't got to your money just yet, okay? Like, I'm just trying to let you know, as of right now, if there's any other information that's out there to be found regarding the VA, I will go ahead and bring it to you. I have no problem with payees as of right now. Contingent, like as of right now, according to, I think it was like a news source that I stated, your payments are supposed to be starting May 27th. Now, a lot of people are receiving these paper checks by mail. The IRS is stating that their system updates nightly, and even though your date may have passed, you have to wait. There's no one that we can contact to get your payment out to you. So I'm still working with you. I'm still working in the background, guys, but I can't do anything unless I get more information, right? So it's not what you want to hear. It's okay. You can get mad. You can, type down angrily below and put it in all caps and let me know that you're not satisfied. But you know what? I still love you. Tune in tomorrow and it will be another day, a new day, right? All right. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much. I will continue to bring you each information regarding the stimulus each and every day. Continue to submit those questions, but do me a favor, guys. Help me help you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Peace. Talk to you later, guys.